Hello there! So today we're going to be looking at 5 favorites of March. I'm sorry, this is going out in the middle of April. I've been busy. It was my birthday at the end of March, so I didn't really have too much time recording around that time. I have 5 products that I want to dive into. I have 2 skincare items and 3 makeup items, and I like them all. So let's dive right in. The first one is probably my current favorite cleanser. This is the new Catrice Sensitive Gel to Oil Cleanser with only 5 ingredients. This is super impressive. So basically, if you have like any skin, you can use this to take off your makeup, use it as like your first cleansing step. I freaking love it. All it has in it is sunflower seed oil. Then you have glycerin, which is a hydrating solvent. Then there's water. And then there's sucrose palmitate, which is a plant-based emulsifier, and tocopherol, which is vitamin E. So this is super gentle, super effective though. You'll probably see it in the clip. I don't have any heavy makeup in the clip, I'm sorry, but I think you can still see how well it works. So basically it comes in a tube, which I love. You get 100 milliliters of product. It comes out as like this very thick paste. You rub it all over your face, and as you rub it kind of starts to like almost melt and like turn into oil. Then you emulsify it. It emulsifies beautifully. It literally turns into like milk, and then you just rinse it off or like wipe it off with your cloth, which is what I usually do, and your face is clean. It removes everything. It doesn't leave a residue, which is what I love the most about it, and it's like insanely affordable. I love this so much. I should probably purchase more of those before they stop making them again. And the fact that this is just 5 ingredients, it's gonna be good for any skin type. If you wear makeup, this is gonna be good for you. If you don't do double cleanse, like I would definitely recommend this. It's so easy to work with, it's very pleasant to use, it doesn't sting my eyes, and it removes even waterproof makeup from my experience. So I think this is a great cleanser. Like Catrice outdid themselves on this. I kind of wanted to wait until the next Catrice skincare video before I talk about it, but I couldn't help myself. Now the second product we have is the Inkey Polyglutamic Acid Serum. This, first of all, stinks. Like the way this stinks, it makes me sick every time, but it's worth it. The thing with Inkey is they have like very affordable and well-formulated products, but they don't add in any like unnecessary stuff. So it's not fragrance, this is just how the stuff smells, and it smells awful. However, the effect of this serum is amazing. You get 30 milliliters of product. It comes in like this plastic tube, it comes in this plastic bottle, very Inkey like packaging. And then you have this huge pump. You can use this in the morning, in the nighttime. I usually use it at night because I find it quite heavy. But this is like insanely good hydrating serum. Polyglutamic acid is a very underrated ingredient in my opinion, but I kind of hear about it here and there. It's in the Glow Up serum, which is one of my favorite hydrating serums, and now I just bought the standalone one because I was looking for something that's going to really hydrate my dry ass face, and I bought the standalone one in this version because I wanted something that's really going to hydrate my face like a lot, like deeply during the night, and I just didn't find hyaluronic acid to do that as well. So I thought might as well try a different one, and honestly this is so good. It is quite thick and it's a little bit hard to spread, but it has like almost a velvety feeling. It's just so good. I don't know how to describe that, but this is like one of the very few products that doesn't make me wake up with a dry face. Like this really hydrates the shit out of my face, and I love it. So what this serum does is very similar to what hyaluronic acid does. It basically like attracts moisture into your skin, but maybe it's because this one has like a slightly thicker texture that it really works well for me. It's also supposed to plump the skin, you know, the stuff like fine line fading and all that hydration. This one just like texture wise and overall just like how it meshes with my other products, I find it very helpful to me personally, and it's also quite affordable, so I'm also a big fan of that. Next. Okay, now we're gonna dip into the makeup. First thing I have is a primer. Catrice recently redid and repackaged all of their basic primers, and let me reach over here. I actually have 2 of them, the Hydrator and the Perfector. Today I'm gonna be talking about the Perfector. Not that the hydrating primer isn't nice, but you know, I only have 5 favorites, so this one definitely deserves the spot. This is their Poreless Blur Primer with niacinamide. It comes in their like standard primer packaging. You have the tube, but this is just so good. Listen, I'm a sucker for good pore filler, and this one really like ticks all the marks. It reminds me a lot of the original Professional from Benefit. Maybe it's a little bit different in the texture. Maybe I prefer this one slightly more, but I just love it so much. It has that like slightly orangey tint to it, so it kind of corrects the pores as well, not just like fills them in. And it's just so nice. It's smooth, but it's not like overly smooth or satiny. It's kind of like mattifying, but not like fully or like drying. Plus the niacinamide, which, you know, give me all the niacinamide I can get. I freaking love it. And it's been just working so well for me. On the packaging, it also says there's no mineral oils, no parabens. It's oil-free, it's vegan, there's no alcohol in it, and it's perfume-free. Yeah, and like I really like it. I just think it does a great job. I am wearing it right now. I think my pores look amazing. And I just think this is like one of the best pore fillers for the price. Like, as I said, it really reminds me of the Professional primers. I think it's something between the original and the light, but for like what, like 1/6 of the price. Like, damn. Next we're gonna move on to cheek products, and I'm so sad because I scratched the packaging on my L.YS blush. The L.YS stands for Love Yourself, which is so nice, but I've had my eyes on this brand for the longest time, and recently they finally stocked it at Cult Beauty, so I had to get stuff immediately. And I love all of it, but this blush is just standing out so much. Hopefully you can see it. I'm wearing some of it right now. I didn't go overly ham, but this is the most beautiful blush ever. It's the Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Kindness. This is just stunning. First of all, I love the triangular packaging on everything. I think that's just beautiful. But this blush is amazing. It's so pigmented, really creamy. I just stabbed it with my finger. But it applies so beautifully, like very evenly. It doesn't fade too much when you powder it. It just blends into the skin really nicely, and it's quite pigmented, so it doesn't like, you don't have to build it a million times to get the color, which I love so much. It's just such a good blush. I almost want to get more shades, but they just keep selling out everything. Like, come on people, stop buying it. I want to buy it. The last thing we have, okay, I already spoke about the NYX like electrolyte line in the last favorites video, I think. It was their primer. This time it's the gloss, because I got the gloss a little bit later, so it's not in the initial video where I tested this, but this is Juice Gloss Electrolyte Infused Color. Looks like this. It's 10 milliliters, and I have the shade Passion Fruit Snatch. This is so good. Like, of course I had to get one of the weird colors, but they didn't have the blue, they didn't have the green, so I was left with this beautiful purple. I was left with this beautiful purple, which I still love, and as you can see, like, it's not really that tinted. I have it on my lips right now. It's not purple, okay? It's literally just like the slightest tint. It usually just comes out when you really have something in the same tone on your face. The formula is incredible. This is so good. It's almost like a lip oil, but a little bit thicker. It's not sticky, it's not gulpy, it's not traveling to the back of my throat or anything. This is like amazing gloss formula. Like, seriously, one of the best gloss formulas I've tried. Really, NYX knows something about glosses, and I want to know what's their secret. Because this is not the first gloss from NYX that I love. And altogether, their lip stuff is awesome. But this one really outdid it for me. This is such a good lip gloss. I'm actually considering getting more shades. They have like the super bright orange one, so having one with like slightly orangey tint would be really like great, I think. This was such a short video. I think we're done. So yeah, those were my 5 favorites for the month of March. Now we're gonna be getting into summer. No, not really. Now that the spring is finally starting to look a little bit better, and now that the mask restrictions are finally gonna go down, I think I might have a bit more of like a lip product galore in the next video. We will see though. Of course, stay healthy people, but lipstick. Anyway, that concludes this video. So thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing, and if you want to see more videos where I talk about my favorites of the month, you can check out the playlist. See ya!